Sit back, boys and girls. Put on your seat belts. Put on your thinking cap. Because we getting ready to get deep again. I am a Jew by blood. Hebrew Israelite. One of God's chosen. I am not in a club where I can be excommunicated. I cannot be excommunicated because I am not in a club. I am a Jew by blood. Let me explain something to you. In the Israelis that worship in what Yashua called the synagogue of Satan, they take a vow of privacy or something like that, to where if a person is a pedophile, they can't go to the police and report the person. They have to keep it in-house. And what has been happening when they keep it in-house, they just transport the person to another synagogue and he does the same thing. Understand this, I am anti-Semitic and I am anti-pedophiles. Being one of God's chosen does not require that I keep a secret of a pedophile and let him get sent someplace else without the people's knowledge and commit the same acts. All he's going to do is get better at it. See, I am a Jew by blood. It doesn't give me any special privileges. It doesn't allow me to bomb a hospital. It doesn't allow me to bomb a refugee camp. It does not allow me to bomb schools. As a Hebrew Israelite, one chosen by Yahweh, I have standards that I must live up to. And being one of God's chosen people does not give me a special privilege to where I can be exempted from committing crimes against humanity. You see, I am not in a club. I am a Jew by blood. Black people, Hebrew Israelites, calling yourself Christians, stop it. You see, women, nuns, also take vows of secrecy. And if they are molested and raped, they are not supposed to tell anyone but the Vatican. So in other words, in my opinion, I don't know why they do it. To me, all that's doing is protecting rapists. And it's the same thing for these young choir boys, which we have heard about in the news. All they do to the priests, tell the higher ups, and then what happens? Transfer them to another church. And what do? The same thing over and over and over again. No, I'm not a Christian. I'm a Hebrew Israelite by blood. You break the law, I tell on you. And then I expect the law to do something. I do not hide and protect pedophiles. I am not in a club where you can excommunicate me for being a whistleblower, if that's what you want to call it. You see, even in this crooked country, they have a whistleblower law to protect who? To protect the criminal from being indicted and allow him to keep going on attacking the people. And they tell you this to your face, the whistleblower law. All of a sudden in this country, if you tell on a criminal, you're supposed to be a bad guy. But in a orderly society that respects humanity, it is a must that you tell on those you can't trust. those that are a harm to humanity, they must be removed from society and rehabilitated, not put into these crazy prisons that do not rehabilitate anybody, but just magnifies the situation. And when the person comes back out on the street, a lot of time he is well schooled in how to get away with what he's been doing. And then some of the people that's holding him in jail are criminals. Some of the guards and things are criminals too. We've seen them busted on TV. But see, I'm making this video to let you know that I am a Jew. To be a Jew by blood is not to be in a club where you can be excommunicated. You are held to a high standard, and you will not be judged by some rabbi or some priest. You will be judged by Yahweh. You will be judged by God for your sins. See, understand this. I am anti-Semitic and I am anti-pedophiles and rapists. Because I am God's chosen people does not give me an out from harming children or women. I don't get a free pass to do that. And let me get you, and I want to say one thing again, and I want to get this thing straight. Israelis, you can tell that lie a million years, a million times, and to me, it doesn't make a difference if you tell a lie one time to one person in a closet. That lie is still a lie, and I'm going to expose you. I'm going to expose you. And let me tell you something else. You are not going to steal my ethnicity. You're not going to steal my ethnicity. You aren't fit to be me. You can't be me and protect pedophiles and rapists. Not in my God's name. That is blasphemy. That is blasphemy. And I'm going to call you out on it. I'm one of God's chosen people, but I'm not going to go out there. I'm not bombing a hospital with innocent people. I'm not bombing a refugee camp. I'm not bombing schools and innocent people and calling it in the name of God and that I'm going to take this land back from the Palestinians when you aren't even Jews. You are not of the 12 tribes, and I'm calling you out on it and saying that you are blasphemous, just like Revelations 2:9 and 3:9, and you have proven the words of Yashua to be true. Yeah, I'm anti-Semitic. Come and get me. I'm not hard to find. But I'm going to tell you one thing. When you come to get me, understand that Yahweh is the one protecting me. Like and subscribe.